Hello and welcome students. We are going to discuss about the next topic, that is scope and importance of microbiology in agriculture. In that first point, that is microbes and agriculture, that is microbes which is used in agriculture. In that first point, that is decomposition of organic matter, that is we discuss here how that microorganism plays important role in decomposition of organic matter. So as we know that after the harvesting of crop, whatever the residues is remaining on the soil, it is called as an crop residue. For example, wheat straw, rice straw, sugarcane straw, or bagasse. Okay, so that is called as a crop residue, which is very difficult for the decomposition. So microorganism plays important role for the decomposition of such complex substances or residue and convert into a simple one and convert into a organic compound or simple organic compound which is rich in nutrients. Second, as we know that biological nitrogen fixation. So as we know that biological nitrogen fixation means what? With the help of biological process, that nitrogen get available to plants. In that, as we know that symbiotic and asymbiotic nitrogen fixation plays very important role to get the nitrogen to the plants. So in case of that symbiotic association, the different species of rhizobium, that is azorhizobium, mesorhizobium, synrhizobium, that species of rhizobium plays very important role for the fixation of nitrogen to the roots of leguminous plants. That is, that unavailable nitrogen get converted into a available one to the plants, those crop which belongs to family Leguminosae. Similarly, the bacteria, that is azotobacter, that fix atmospheric nitrogen mostly in case of cereal crops. So in that way, that rhizobium, azotobacter fix atmospheric nitrogen and make available to the plants. That we already discussed in nitrogen cycle how that nitrogen get available to the plants with the help of that bacteria, that is rhizobium. Third one is biogas production. So as we know that biogas is one of the most important part mostly in rural areas. They meet the demand of people of rural peoples. The process of biogas production through anaerobic fermentation is most relevant for satisfying the energy needs for the rural population. As we know that methanococcus or methanobacter, that bacteria plays very important role for the conversion of complex substances into a simple one. So we explain in detail in topic biogas production. So in that we discuss about how that methane gas is produced from the raw material which is available in rural areas. So the main thing is that the bacteria, that is methanococcus, methanocercina, that bacteria, how that bacteria plays important role for the fermentation or conversion from complex substances into a simple one. So detail we discuss in the special topic, that is biogas production. Fourth one is biopesticides. As we know that different biopesticides are available in market or in KVK or different research institutes. The biopesticides like Bacillus thuringiensis, Bacillus papilli, then Metarhizium anisopili, Bacillomyces, these are the example of biopesticides which having the role for control of different type of insects or the pest. For example, that Bacillus thuringiensis, Bacillus papilli, Metarhizium anisopili, Bacillomyces kills the wide range of insect like moth, beetles, sucking type of insect like aphids, thrips, etc. So it having the insecticidal property. Along with that, bacteria, some of the viruses, for example, NPV, nucleopolyhedrosis virus, then CPV, cytoplasmic virus, or GV, granulosis virus, that are the virus which is used for the control of pest, which or insect, which belongs to order Lepidoptera. Next one is biological control of plant pathogens. As we know that the different kinds of soil-borne pathogen is controlled with the help of biological agents. As we know that the different biocontrol agents like Trichoderma viridi, Trichoderma hergianum, or Bacillus subtilis, or Pseudomonas fluorescens, these are the different beneficial biocontrol agent which is used for the control of different types of soil-borne diseases like charcoal rot, damping of root rot, foot rot, and wilt. So that kind of disease is controlled with the help of that biocontrol agents. So that's why there is a great scope to increase the isolation and mass multiplication process of such a biocontrol agents. Next, the microbes plays very important role, as we know that in food and dairy industries. So it plays one of the most important role in case of that food and dairy industries. So in that, first, in food poisoning. So as we know that food poisoning is a harmful effect. That means microbes such as molds, rhizopus, mucor, that grow on the substances that leads to deterioration or the deterioration of food, because there are multiplication of such a rhizopus or mucor on such a substances it takes place within 2 to 3 days. So if such a things is happen, so that food is or that food is not useful for the consumption due to the food poisoning, due to the growth of that fungus in on that substance. Second one is beverages. So microbes are commercially important in beverage industries. Some of the most of the yeast, for example the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, that yeast plays very important role for the fermentation of complex substances into a simple one. That means the fruits and grains from the raw material, that is fruits and grains, is converted into a different alcoholic products with the help of fermentation, with which is takes place through the yeast, that is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, or different fungus. So that's why in case of beverage, that yeast plays very important role for the conversion of the raw material into a useful or simple one with the help of fermentation process. Next, in bakery. So in a bakery, microbes plays very important role for the preparation of different food supplements, and in mostly it is also used in bakery industries. That means, as we already discussed, in case of that Saccharomyces cerevisiae, sometimes Candida milleri, both are used in beverage and bakery industries for the conversion of raw material into a useful one, or different dairy products is prepared with the help of that fermentation process, and that fermentation process is takes place through the different microbes like yeast. Next, microbes which is used or related with industrial products. So as we know that microbes plays very important role in pharmaceutical and allied industries in production of antibiotics, vitamin, vaccine, and steroids. So first we discuss in vitamins. and microbes involved. That means from which microbes which kind of vitamins is prepared. So in case of that, riboflavin is prepared from the fungal species, that is Aspergillosis. Next one, vitamin C and vitamin D is produced from Aspergillus niger and mucor respectively. Then vitamin B12 is also prepared from the Pseudomonas species. That indicates that microbes plays very important role for the production of different types of vitamins. Next one, antibiotics. So in case of antibiotics, penicillin is produced from the fungus Penicillium chrysogenum species. Then streptomyces antibiotics is prepared from Streptomyces griseus. The next, tetracycline and tetramycin is produced from the Streptomyces carophaciens and Streptomyces ramosus respectively. So that also indicates a different fungal and bacterial species plays very important role for the production of different antibiotics. Next one, in biochemistries, different enzyme is also produced. For example, from Aspergillus niger, the enzyme amylase and protease is produced. From Trichoderma viride, cellulose enzyme is produced. And from Rhizopus species, the enzyme lipase is produced. So that microbes also plays important role for the production of different enzymes. Then next one is microbes in genetic engineering and biotechnology. That means why we use that microorganism mostly in genetic engineering, due to the some characteristics of microorganism. Due to that microbes plays or microbes is used in genetic engineering and biotechnology. So first characteristic is that microorganism is cultivable in test tube. That means within a small test tube, that microorganism is cultivate or grow within a specific period of time. Then microbes requires less space for their growth, because that microbes, if you add the media, particular media on test tube or in slant, if you prepare the slant or stab, so simply on that slant or stab we have to inoculate the particular microorganism, and within few days growth of that microorganism takes place within a short space. So it requires less space for their growth. Then it having a fast multiplication rate or reproduction rate. That means, as we know, that within 3 to 4 days the growth of that most of the microorganism takes place on media. So it's having a high reproduction or multiplication rate. And last one is it requires less maintenance as compared to other. It requires less maintenance, so that due to all characteristic, that means that cultivable in test tube, high multiplication rate, it requires less space for the growth, and it requires less maintenance. Due to that characteristic, that microorganism is mostly used in genetic engineering and biotechnology. So this is about the scope and importance. Along with that, one point is remaining, that microbes is used as a food material. For example, as we know that mushroom, different types of edible mushrooms is available in market. For example, white button mushroom, that is Agaricus bisporus, or pleurotus mushroom or milky mushroom. So different mushrooms, edible mushrooms is available in market. So that mushroom is also used as a food material, or different products is prepared from that mushroom. So that fungus, mushroom is nothing but a fungus. So it having a great, or it plays very important role in plant or in microbiology. That along with that, as we know that the mushroom is used as a food mostly in aeronauticals or different aeronautics. In space there is no food material is available, so in that mushroom is used as a edible food material. So in that way, the different beneficial or important role that played by the microorganism, and due to that important role it having great scope for the some of the microorganism is isolated, and for that means for isolation it having great scope, and then for mass multiplication it also having great scope. That means as we discuss in that rhizobium, acetobacter, bacillus, then different biopesticides like metarhizium, then along with that bacillus subtilis, the next one is bacillomyces. So all are beneficial microorganism because they control the different kinds of the diseases, they control the different kinds of the pest, along with they produce the different kinds of the enzymes, vitamins, etc. So it having a great scope to increase the multiplication of such harmful such beneficial microbes. So this is about all the scope and importance of microbiology in agriculture. Thank you.